Rosie, your little fireflower. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah. I think it's going well. Oh, wait, I was supposed to do the thing. Wait, there we go. There we go. Now I did the thing. Yay! Hi, hello. I'm Pyra Z, your little fireflower. Welcome to the D&D stream. I'm happy to have you. Just as a reminder, this is a mature age stream because, well, let's face it, sometimes we get carried away and we swear, and they're not always such bad things. They are just what they are. But hey, at least we got D&D, and yeah, all is good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I need to say right now. No, that pretty much covers it. I'm Pyra Z, your little fireflower. I am an Australian English-speaking VTuber, but you already know that. Hi Jade, how are you doing today? Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing because I finally got to level up, which means so much is changing. As you know, my character, Jaxie Jerrynomus, or Jerrynominus, is a Dragonborn, Red Dragonborn, rogue who grew up amongst a group of gypsies. Well, now that I have finally reached level 3, we're going to get to see some more quirks that come from that upbringing, as I am actually a misfortune bringer, which I'm looking forward to being able to play. Yeah, should be fun. Yeah, I guess that's everything, so I'm going to link back up with everyone else and see how we do it. At least I know my mic's working today. I was extra careful to make sure it would work this time. But yeah, let us join the call and everyone can get introduced. Okay guys, my stream is live and we are back.
Hello. Oh my god! Who are you people?
Well, right now it's just Jade. But
Oh, Jesus, Jade. Oh,
yeah, Jade.
God.
I hope you're doing well today so far anyway. We are waiting on one more member, but they are on their way. They will be with us shortly. So did you guys want to do your little introduction thingies for the peoples?
Sure. Eli, do you want to go first or should I?
What am I doing?
Introducing yourself.
Introduction.
Where they can
Yeah.
find you.
Leah the Masked here. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, yes. I stream sometimes. That's it. Somebody else go.
Okey-dokey.
All right. I stream rarely. Yay.
Yeah.
That's about it. I stream rarely. I just play games and talk to myself. Yeah.
That's what we all do. We all talk to ourselves.
I'm pretty sure that's what most people who don't stream with others do, is they just literally talk to themselves for a couple hours.
Well, yeah.
And sometimes respond to what messages happen in chat.
Yep. Exactly. Koji?
Very weird to think about.
I know, right?
Just hey mom, hey dad. Don't worry if I start talking to myself, okay? All right. An hour later.
Out of nowhere. God damn it, no, fuck shit! Sorry, I just thought I'd illustrate it. I believe it's your turn, Mr. DM.
Oh, my turn. Oh, I have a turn? Why? Where's my turn order? After all, I'm Coach Ikitsamari and I'm your DM today. I hope that you're going to have yourselves a wonderful day, even though something is very rotting and very smelly today. As you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of horrible things along the way.
Oh, dear God. Well, you guys all know Koji, so.
Of course!
Or at least I
If
think
they
you would
don't,
by now.
that'd be worrisome.
Although I have had quite a big week, so there may be people that don't know you.
Oh,
I've had
How?
a very big week.
well, let me go ahead and just get. Just,
I've had lots of.
oh, my Alexis not here. Ella and Pete. Oh,
Yeah. Maybe we could give our characters a little introduction on what we're playing, who we're playing, how we playing, or diddling. I like the diddle. Diddle, diddle, diddle.
does their GM ever play a singular person?
No.
Oh, I kid. I'm the guy who's actually making all these NPCs, especially your favorite and your lovely Gorge Gorget.
Gotta love Gorge. Gorge is Gorge.
Yes, Gorge is indeed Gorge.
It's Gorgy. he's the team's puppy dog. Well, we call him that out of character. He's just such a good boy, even though he eats people. Well, he does.
Yes, he does. Precisely. You hit the nail right on the head.
So do I, actually. But when you grow up in a gypsy camp, you eat what you're given, or else you might not eat at all.
Ooh, what the cool.
Speaking
I
of
don't
which,
even know what friggin' Ella tries to eat. Jesus Christ.
Oh, some of the things she said.
However,
But
I'm gonna go ahead and start my stream now, since I'm actually finally all up and dandy and up and rising for it.
fair enough.
Yay.
A little bit of background on my character. My tribe, my bloodline, they don't know I went on an adventure, so I just disappeared while I was on a milk run, pretty much. So that should be interesting when that comes up, if that comes up. Because, I mean, I've ended up going on an adventure when technically I was grounded. I wasn't allowed to do jobs without other people. Because I fucked up once. And that was when I met Magnus. Which is why I was very, very untrusting of him. Yes. Did you guys want to say anything about your characters?
Oh, I'm playing Izui Forbin, who will very soon be shoving potions down people's throats or throwing flasks at people.
Yay!
So I'm looking forward to it. Because now I can actually do what I wanted to do, which is shove flasks in people's mouths.
So can I, actually. I can do something I couldn't do before. I'm pretty excited about it too. I can curse people.
Okay, glad. I'm glad to know that we're in this dark setting, so I'm glad to know that fits as well.
Yeah.
am, of course, the cleric of the party, so I decide who lives and who dies.
I mean, I guess.
I may be the rogue, but I seem to be the person that goes up and gives people the healing potions when they really need it.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know how many spells I could prepare until last session.
Oh, what? That's not fair.
I was wandering around. I was playing the game for these past sessions with 2 spells: Detect Magic and Jump. I didn't realize until last session, when I was actually going over like how many spells I could prepare, I looked at it and it was like, no, it's half your spell. It's half your class level plus casting modifier, which is Intelligence,
Oh,
which is an 18.
wait, what?
So I've been wandering around with 2 spells when I should have been wandering around with 5 or 6.
What the shit? That's
I know!
nuts. Ah, Jade's
So now
in
my-
Koji's chat too now.
Yeah, so now my spells consist of Detect Magic, Jump, Cure Wounds, Absorb Elements, and Purify Food and Drink. And plus, since I'm an Alchemist Artificer, I always have prepared Healing Word and Ray of Sickness.
Oh. I see.
So I can do my job. Also known as, I'm just going to throw flasks at you guys and heal you that way.
Mm. That's fair. So you do the whole shield hero style healing.
What, just throw things at people and then heals them?
Yes.
Does he do that?
Well, everything gets a stronger thing because of him being the shield hero, and his shield gives him bonuses. So yeah, he does do that.
Okay. I guess.
What the shit? I do drawing during these games as well, in between turns. And turns out I've lost most of my brushes from my painting program, which is a real bitch. Someone's been fucking with my shit. But that happens, I guess, in this fucking world. Went from having too many brushes to not enough. I wonder why.
Wonder why what?
For some reason, all my brushes are gone from my thing.
Well, my name's Coach Kitamari. And this is the start of a stream of my own stream.
Yay!
Oh my god. Because we got Elia the Mask, who plays as a cleric of life. Currently level 3.
Yep.
And you'll be able to find her both on Twitter and on the Twitch with the same name. Is there any other underscores with it? Or is it just straight up Elia?
No, it's just that.
Alright, convenience. And then we have El Mythblade. You'll be able to catch him every now and again with it on Twitch with the same name. And he plays as an Artificer. What's your subclass, Mr. Artificer?
A secret.
A secret, you say? How scandalous.
Also known as you'll figure out in probably 10 minutes. That's when I throw it.
And then, oh my god, we got the Fireflower here. Playing as, of course, a Dragonburn rogue. A misfortune bringer. Dragonburn. A misfortune rogue.
Yeah.
Misfortune bringer, I should say.
Who can
And of
also breathe
course,
fire.
Pink of Dragon. Yes, breathing the fire and death and flames. And of course, our dear Pink Durgan is unfortunately not right here right now, but they shall be entering soon, shortly. However, it will be a proper amount of time. We got to give you guys a perfect amount of roleplay time. Yes, you'll be able to go ahead and continue forward with it.
Hmm?
What do you guys like to do? Oh wait, hold on. I actually almost forgot to be able to mention what happened last time.
Yeah, last
Silly
time.
me. Because last time it was quite horrifying for most of you. Because you guys decided to go ahead and get the last piece of trap. And when you did, Gorge went in and unfortunately was a victim as he was dragged up towards the ceiling by a shadowy figure. And there was not just one, but two. The other one lingering within the shadows. But you all were able to defeat such a creature in a matter of moments. And yet, Izui and his all-encompassing curiosity decided to go towards this very blue and very glowing part of the cavern, where he sees a very large-looking muddied zombie that apparently was able to split in twain. And of course, with a couple of very tendril and very feely type of violet fungi, one of them of which seems to take a liking to Izui as it kept on caressing him.
I will stab you.
I had to be able to play off my low rolls somehow. So, without further ado here, as you all were able to find the last trap and be able to bring it to Yejin and finally finishing off everybody's, satisfaction. Now comes the time to figure out what exactly you all are going to be facing
We have
towards the
finally
gate
been
to get the
accepted.
hell out of here.
We've finally been accepted by the locals too.
Yes! Accepted by the locals despite the fact that you are friends with a lich and also now
Well,
with a gnome.
Suspected lich.
Suspected lich, yes. So, what do you do now?
Well, we've had a long rest. Everything's been replenished, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna have breakfast.
You get that breakfast.
Gotta start the day full of energy. Although there is a little bit of flavor I want to add to my bit and share with people.
Mm-hmm.
DM,
Yeah.
are you being purposeful with the fact that I can now see everything on your map?
What?
I can see everything and anything. I see the whole map.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a problem. That's not supposed to be a thing.
Hi,
Ooh, what's
Simon.
the bottom right side? This looks interesting.
Welcome to my
I mean, that's the place that you're about to go to, anyway.
Thank you
but,
for the fire fountain.
I can also see that you moved something down there.
No spoilers.
I haven't said anything.
I gotta move something down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he didn't move. I actually put it into the correct thing.
Thank you for that. Jane. Wow, this is a loud clip.
I'm glad that you're not free about that.
I know. Piglet. Nope. Baby.
So I need to check your
Very loud clip.
privilege.
Wait, what? You have to check my privilege? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure my privilege card is still renewed. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, as long as it's renewed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's your
Save
system.
thing.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's your system that's not keeping up with my privilege card.
Can you see anything now?
I still see everything.
I need you to refresh your page.
No.
Yes.
Gotta do as the DM tells you. He's playing God.
I know, right? Jeez. Oh my god, Simon just raided me. What the heck?
Yeah,
I think you there.
Ow, my arm.
I got
Okay.
rated too. That's why the fire fountain.
So did you refresh the page there, Bisbee?
Yeah, I can still see everything.
That is weird. So I don't understand why you can see everything. Refresh it again.
Okay.
Simon, you're at it again.
And yay again, it's going to make me feel special.
How is he multiple times rating?
Fountains
He's able to just get
everywhere.
out, then he begins to stream again,
Fire fountain.
and after he gets done stream again, he then starts up the raid again.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Weird.
We're talking about. Here's what we're talking about. Gets down, screams, and then gets up for a bit.
I'm not going to be touching Elra's health. She can be able to do that herself.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to go ahead and mention the rule to everybody. If you miss 3 games in a row, now granted, she did provide an explanation that she is sick. But if you do not explain yourself or explain the reason why you are absent 3 times in a row, then I will have to kick you. But with Elra, or with explanations in particular, I'm going to be placing it as 5 times in a row. Even though you explain it like 5 times in a row, I cannot be able to account for everybody being there, and I cannot be able to touch anybody's character at that rate. So I won't be able to do anything with it if it is at a moment of being able to, well, simply put, I can't touch other people's characters and have everybody move on in that type of sense.
Yeah. It's a fairness thing.
Because it's unfair to everybody else. Apparently, it's not the correct health. What health? That's terrible.
But yeah, there's a change in my character from the night before that I'd like to share.
Go ahead.
Well, you guys know that my character's a gypsy and all of that. She's been learning things for a long time with her troop. But she's woken up with a different coloured eye. One of her eyes has changed to a different colour. So, yeah.
What color, pray tell, would that be?
Instead of her natural red eyes, she actually has a purple one now.
Mm-hmm.
Purple one on the left. Yeah. So yeah, I figured I should share that with everyone so that they know.
Yeah. Well,
that
thank you for that
appearance
shit.
has changed while I slept.
You need to go ahead and take these off.
Simon, you did it again? Thank you.
Thank you for the raid there, Simon. I know you did it again to me. To see it. You jerk.
And now a clip is playing.
Alright. So, Gorge himself is just currently sitting by the fire. Abreda is too, as well as Yejin. Doyenta is currently talking with the skull of... I keep getting the name wrong. I don't want to get the name wrong. That's pretty bad.
It's a female skull with a guy's name. What is it? What? No.
Gustav.
Gustav. That's it.
As she's speaking with Gustav. There's number of blue Dragonborn. Dragoneer. She is currently conversing with Lemnor as Coral is laying by Lemnor's feet.
Simon did it again.
And Setcher is currently patching up Elra.
Mm-hmm. Turns out Elra got a lot more damaged in the last fight that she fought in than we thought.
A bit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I sit down at the breakfast table and you notice the difference in my eye colors.
Well, as you pass by Gorge, let me go ahead and just Gorge here. See if he notices. See your senpai notices. To be fair, I don't think that you're really hiding it.
I'm
I would
not.
assume. So Gorge actually kind of looks over towards you like, well, I don't know what it is, but you look a little bit more prettier today.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, what are we all doing here?
Okay, that's the last of clips of Simon's things for his raids. Because they keep deafening me and I can't hear the DM. So it's very interruptive. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you over the clip.
I said currently Yejin and Abratus are whispering to one another.
Thank you.
My character's just gonna walk over to this bin, sit down on it, and just get warm by the fire.
What's
He's
looks over toward you?
cold.
What's looks over toward you? You need any fur? You know you kind of got fur. As he looks down towards your legs.
To who?
He looks towards Izzy at this. Considering that Gorge is the only one who's not engrossed with anything right now.
Yeah.
And it appears that his question had initially been ignored by Abratus and Yejin.
Yes. That appears to be the case, doesn't it? So what is for breakfast today?
Setcher begins to walk on down. And then she does. She kind of sighs a little bit and kind of stretches. Oh, you asked for breakfast. I believe today's menu is a little bit more of a satisfactory palate, considering that both Lemnor and Coral were able to go out and get a little bit more rat meat. I believe that we actually have a pretty good stew today, especially with that certain type of pumpkin that you all were able to bring me, which actually grows quite well, quite quickly, actually.
Nice.
So it's pretty much a type of stew. It should be a little bit more filling and a lot more better than, of course, eating any of the undead. And with her not one to really eat anything, he just begins to head back here and begins to stir the pot and make sure that it's all nice and still warm and not trying to sog anything.
All right. Who seems the most leaderly to Izui, or that he remembers? Because I don't.
Well, the person who seems to be able to make more commands appears to be Abratus.
All right. I'm gonna approach him.
As you approach him, as he was in the middle of whispering towards Yejin, he's like, "Listen, I still do not think that it would be a wise decision to." Oh, hello.
Hi. I was curious. What do you know about the exit to this place? Because I'm assuming you've seen it.
I personally have not seen it. I actually, in fact, the person who did see it, he looks over towards Yejin. Yeah, I was the one to be able to witness it. The ground pretty much filled with moving bones and all sorts of horrendous things. And it appears that the pile itself seems to be on constant movement. But as I was discussing with the brightest here, I believe if we all be able to work together, we should be fine and be able to actually defeat whatever is currently going through that pile.
So we're all just gonna rush in there and kill whatever's in there. Okay.
Oh, by any means, no. I actually have a plan. You see, with my inventions, I actually have a particular turret that I can be able to set up because there appears to be a cliff that's just beyond over there. Granted, I had to walk around a good ways in order to be able to get to it, and hopefully none of the undead spot me. But as soon as I set it up, we'll be able to have an active turret up there to be constantly shooting down at whatever it may be. And, well, that's about all I could be able to figure out.
It's not a bad start.
It isn't. So that's it. You just get to the top of the cavern or top of the wall, shoot the shit out of it while everyone else fights whatever's in there in melee or ranged.
Unfortunately, that's what I got. I don't want to be able to sacrifice anybody, really. But if anybody else is also a ranged fighter, it would actually be beneficial if they are actually up there with me, too.
Is was just gonna think but not look at anyone, just think. So the tiefling and the girl with the throwing talking, and the tiefling and the girl with the knives. Okay. That's who he's gonna immediately think of.
Whatever it is that's currently under there, it's either large or there's multiple of it.
Okay.
Encouraging.
Do we have anything that we could use as traps? I know we went and retrieved a bunch of stuff, but still.
Unfortunately, the traps that you guys gave me, I'm currently using it for the camp. So therefore, in case anybody really wishes
here, then you
actually
move them.
The moment that you mentioned that there is he kind of looks towards Abratus. We do not know what lies beyond those gates. For all we know, it could be more hell. But
I would rather take my chance than sit around doing nothing.
I mean, personally,
I don't even like being down here. Feels weird. The air tastes weird as well. I don't like it.
I mean, I agree with you. I've been here the longest. And I personally do not think that it would be wise to be able to leave somewhere where it's familiar. But Abratus, you gotta understand, this place, it'll just overrun you as well.
Outside of character, I'm just like, I don't want to say anything else, because I do not have a high charisma, and I will be forced to do a persuasion check, probably.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything else. I'm too afraid of being forced to do a persuasion check. Shit. I could do it, but I have a +3. Pig, get in here! You have a max charisma, please! Fuck!
Well. With Yejin and Raidus currently going back and forth, and Izzy, you're kind of going like, what should I do with this situation? Actually, starting to hear this argument going on. But, you can really do that. But,
Argument?
Right.
I thought it was
yep,
just a discussion.
an argument that which you, Jaxie, are capable of starting to hear as it begins to grow louder and louder.
Hmm?
And
I look over.
you do note that the dredgers themselves are currently surrounding him and giving in their input as well. It appears Doyenta and Setcher are kind of with Abratus on this one, whereas Karagnir and Lemnor are also with Yejin.
Oh. Fun.
With Karagnir basically saying,
Be able to hear them.
Another clip was played.
yes, Simon.
Yes, it was Simon. I can't hear the game when the clip plays. So no more clips, please. Sorry.
Isn't there
That's
an
fine.
option just to straight up cancel them from ever happening?
I believe she tried to do that option, but for some reason it continuously plays.
Yes.
So, with
Hi, Susie.
Karagnir,
Sorry.
that's good. It's all fine. With Karagnir basically stating, well, we have plenty of opportunities outside. The unknown may be unknown, but we could be able to persuade it. We've been able to do so thus far. Lenor's basically also kind of a little bit back, but, well, I believe that it would be also beneficial for us to leave there, Abratus. After all, we could be able to actually, consume
Pig!
more than just
Pig!
rats, and we could also be able to consume more than just rats, and with no offense to you, there's such a mere plants mushroom plants and odd pumpkins. Setcher, well, counterintuitive. Well, at least that the plants are capable of fulfilling us, and with you all being able to capture those rats, we're not able to have them to go without anymore. On top of this, we'll be able to actually continue on living this way, going beyond such things. That is easy for you to say, Setcher, considering that you do not need to eat or sleep. You're just a Veshelkind.
What?
And at this point,
What? Racist card?
yeah. At this point, Doyanta will pop up. Do not point out of what she is. It does not matter what she is. Whether she be part of the Fae or not, it does not matter. She's been able to help us out in many of our endeavors, especially
What's
being
the
able to
Fae?
grow such things.
I'm heading over to the discussion.
All right, you head over towards the discussion. You pretty much stand next to Iswi, kind of looking at this argument going on. Gorge is currently just looking at the fire for quite some time, as this argument just keeps going further and further like this.
Pink, are you here? Rosa?
Hello?
Ah!
Hello?
Hello, Rosa. It
I'm afraid
appears that your thing is not working, your microphone.
You've driven me to alcohol.
There it is.
Tell them that we need to leave. Please.
You've driven me to alcoholism.
Sorry.
How?
Why? How is this possible?
Drink my sake in peace.
You
Oh,
drink your
yeah.
sake, Vince.
You got your Japanese shit yesterday.
It's very good.
Yay.
Good for you.
It's green apple flavored. I have another one that's Fuji apple and then a strawberry flavored one.
Mm.
Can you... So, currently our situation is, since you weren't here until now, we're trying to leave, and I personally want to convince these people to leave, except I don't want to roll the persuasion check to do so.
And also, before we do so, Rosa, I need you to go ahead and roll your hit die. And then you're going to need to, I believe you get one more spell as a warlock.
Everybody gets one.
Hold on. Yes, you do get one more spell as a warlock. And it can be up to second level spell.
No, all of them are second level spell now. Well, that's
Yep,
'cause we
all of
got
them are.
lots.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your spell slot level
Yay!
is the second. So you can be able to choose a second level spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Spell. And I gotta roll a.
A what?
Yep, roll a hit die. All right, so with that, it'd be 5 plus 1, so it'd be plus 6. So your health should be 21.
21.
Good number.
21?
Can we up it to 69, please?
No.
But it fits her better.
But that's like level freaking 9 or 10. You'll take your 21 and you'll like it. Jesus. What one spell would you like?
I'm torn between Shatter and Cloud of Daggers.
You do have other spells that you could be able to choose from too.
That is true.
That's from the Grim Hollow.
You're right, the Grim Hollow. I have that book. I gotta open that up.
Oh, you actually have the book? Nice.
Yeah. Where did I put it?
I had no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Why are there all the monsters out here?
New spells. New spells. New spells. New spells. Spells.
You can have Fiend Flesh. You can have... No. No.
What is Dazzling Blast?
Ah, yes, Dazzling Blast. A wave of forceful energy leaves your palms and travel towards your target. Make your spell attack against the creature. If you hit the target, they take 2d6 force damage, and they must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become dazed until the end of your
All
turn.
I heard was a different guiding bolt just now.
No, it's kind of.
That's all.
It's more like a.
Guiding bolt.
It's more like a blast, but with a Constitution saving throw that dazes them if they fail.
That's just a 1 less d6 with an extra effect guiding bolt with the damage change.
And I think Life Tether is one too. Life Tether is also one that you can choose from. Sickly green ethereal tether forms between you and your target. Whenever you may take damage, each tethered target takes half that amount as necrotic damage.
Ooh. Evil. I think I want that.
Among other things.
You want Life Tether?
Yes, please.
Now, just before I go ahead and start putting this into your thing, are you sure that you want that particular spell?
Yes.
All right, then. I'll go ahead and put that in.
Izui, prepare to
Yep.
die.
Why? What happened? What did I do?
We're frontlining together now.
No! No!
I mean, this actually technically gives you an option to pretty much beat the front line, I guess.
That's why I wanted to Plaque to the Blade Hexblade Warlock, is because it gives me at all range capability.
Yep.
If I want to be backline, I can be backline. If I want to be frontline, give me my damn sword. I'm stabbing the bitch.
And let me go ahead and make sure that I have Hexblade on for there, though. I guess there's nothing extra with Hexblade. That's weird.
Yay!
There should be something extra with Hexblade. Yeah, your spells. You get Shield and Wrathful Smite as well.
Humanizing Blast can Beguiling Influence.
Nice.
It's not next level that I get. Nope, it's not till level 5 that I get my third invocation. So which one do I want to go with?
You have Shield and Wrathful Smite. Wait a minute! You have Shield this entire time?
Oh no.
I have what? You cut out there.
Shield.
Yes, I have shield.
God damn it.
What, you don't like me having the ability to just, say no?
I just barely see you. No, I just barely see you use it.
You barely see me use any spells! Across all of our campaigns, I have used 2 spell slots in total.
Precisely.
Pink is saving him for the biggest bad guy. It's like saving potions and saying, I'll use this in an emergency.
No,
And then
what
you
it is
fucking use them.
lowering your guys' expectations of me. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, don't worry about her, she's useless, and then you're all gonna get captured and see me just blow up an entire castle.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Do that.
Everyone's
now.
gonna be like, what the fuck was that? And I'm gonna be like, what? You really think I was using all of my strength this whole time? Gotta save a few tricks up my sleeve.
Alright. Is was just gonna say since the two guys are arguing, considering that we're getting nowhere at the current moment in time. How about this? How about this? We all go. Whoever's still nervous about leaving this place, about whatever goes beyond that door, can stick in the back. And if it truly looks like absolute chaos in such a way where all of us will die, and you won't if you don't want to die, you can just turn right the hell around and come back up here. For anybody that wants to leave, can stick to the front and kill anything and everything that we can get Mr. Guy with a turret up ahead. That way he can get to his clip and start shooting things. Does that sound like a fair deal? And I'll prepare my persuasion check.
Yep, go ahead and roll me that persuasion check.
Give me a 2, baby. Natural 1, baby.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Lord, my
And call him
modifier is
somebody
better
who
than that.
fornicates with horses.
Jesse, why do you think I was waiting for you to show up? I didn't want to do this.
You know, I would have given it if you'd just given me a second. But no, you want to push the party along.
No.
Yes.
Instead, you're making the damn laugh, which says we're all gonna die.
Oh no, they're all turning against
Started
us.
at 6. It is 7:30. We have gotten nowhere.
All we've had is breakfast.
That's all.
And everyone's noticed, wait, one of my eyes has changed. That's it. That's all that's happened. Slow session.
Well, I guess I don't need that anymore.
Don't need what?
I'm gonna switch out my beguiling influence for improved pact weapon.
No, it's too late.
No, it's not too late. I'll be able to deal with that. You're just in the midst of this. I know what it is, and I currently am looking at it right now, so it shouldn't be that difficult for me to just at least look at it. In that sense. So, for that lovely natural one there, is
Why,
we.
Miss Why?
Immediately, they all kind of turn silent.
Yep. And Iswee's just gotta start walking because he knows what he said, and he doesn't feel like being there for the rest of the conversation.
Where are you going there, is he?
I'm walking away.
Well, yeah, that's one way to walk, possibly to your doom. I mean, it's up to you, I guess. But,
I'm
all right.
just walking away.
He's walking away.
Anybody gonna stop Iswe or?
Izui, can you just hold up a minute, please? Just stay there.
Stop right here.
Good. You could just take a seat and chill the fuck out.
No.
Stop right now.
All right.
Thank you
So.
very much.
So, as the dredgers are currently in silence right now, currently contemplating exactly what Iswe is saying, most of them are kind of looking like that they're going to be leaning a little bit more towards Abradus' side in this, it appears. Does anybody else wish to try to quell the situation here?
Sure, why not?
All right, what do you do in order to quell the situation?
I'm gonna do some stretches.
All right, Rosa over there is doing some stretches as Gorge is kind of currently looking over. Is that Shorty Blade been with you the entire time?
Oh, don't mind me. My presence comes in and out.
All right.
Everyone's
So,
best chance to survive is to work together.
Yeah, for some reason that's our singing Jaxie.
It's Miss Blade's fault for 3 more fucking minutes.
As all singing Jaxie is currently stating, if you guys are done being cowards, I think that you all need to start thinking about, your own future here. I mean, I currently kind of agree with the little tiny bit right over there that you guys are practically going to just wind up becoming just like the rest of them.
Question for the group.
Together, we will all die horribly.
Maybe an answer for the group from the group.
I was just waiting for all attention to be on me.
Well, all their attention is currently on you, especially Gorge, who is currently picking his nose.
Good boy, Gorge. Please raise your hand if you choose life.
They all raise their hand.
Alright. All of you stay behind me. I'm getting us the fuck out of here.
Well, Wait, are you trying to sacrifice your own self just so we could be able to go through the gates? I mean, I'm not gonna doubt your nobility in this, but,
Only thing that's dying is the undead.
well,
I'm just giving them the rightful berry.
that is indeed admirable and, very, what's the word to be? Very dumb. You do not know what lies underneath of those piles upon piles of bones and sinew.
Then why don't you tell
I don't need to know either. If it moves, it dies.
So we have an idea of what
No one said I was intelligent, but I'm definitely a better fighter than you.
What would that be? Vicious mockery. Just kidding. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion. Unfortunately, not with advantage, because unfortunate Isby's natural one If it wasn't for that natural one, it would have been actually possibly with advantage either which way. So go ahead and roll me a persuasion there, Rosa. All right.
And I got
want me
a
to roll?
3.
It would help if we knew what to expect. But we should also have a plan of retreat, just in case. And thankfully I don't have to sing anymore.
Yep. As a British kind currently lifts himself up, you do not need to try and quell my anger. But what exactly do you propose? Yejin already decided that he could be able to make a turret of some sort to be able to shoot down upon these creatures. On this particular creatures or particular creature. Whatever it may be.
Has anyone seen what is in there?
Again, all eyes are on the Yejin. Yeah,
What is it?
I haven't necessarily been able to see it exactly, but I do know that it moves amongst the bones underneath of there in a very, very, very large mass.
So Leviathan of some sort.
Almost like it's waves upon waves of bones, even though bones aren't necessarily meant to move like waves.
No.
Well, I mean, your spine could be used as a whip, so.
I don't doubt that at all. But as I stated before, if the ranged ones could be able to come with me to be able to at least give some sort of protection towards me as well, that way I could set up the turret and we can all just fire upon whatever is down there, and the rest of you who are more well adept at close quarters could be able to potentially, well, draw its attention. We could perhaps be able to slay this beast. But then again, I'm not too sure exactly what your abilities are, unfortunately, considering that none of you really allowed us to join you in your excursions.
You were welcome.
None of you asked.
We would have happily had you with us. I mean, Gorge came. He didn't come in with us.
Yeah, Gorge was a good boy.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's a null.
Yes.
So, we don't judge by race here.
It's not a race thing, really. It's just more of a belief thing. Yeah.
Well, I believe if we don't work together, we are all going to die.
And I believe that as well.
I believe that we'll all die eventually. It's just how we want to go out. I personally want to go out in a blaze of glory. I mean, rather die in combat than sitting here wasting my life away.
Rosa? Give me one more persuasion check.
I'd like to get back to my family and prove to them that I can be trusted to go out on my own.
I got 3 points better. God.
Well, I got 3 points worse. You immediately begin to catch the attention of Toyanta.
Everything.
Of Toyanta saying, you know, you're right. Of course she's right. As Gustav immediately just pipes in. I mean, after all, I'm just a skull. And what worse could be able to happen to me? In fact, what worse could be able to happen to all of you? Staying here for, who knows how long, could potentially become one of the undead, or even worse. I'd say we should try to go ahead and, bite the ear off of whatever the hell is going on down there.
You may not be able to know exactly what our abilities are, because none of you, well, except for Yejin, who's seen us actually in combat.
Yeah.
And Gustav, obviously, also have seen us in
Of course.
combat.
You guys did pretty good.
But we do have a really good track record excluding that one time when we lost someone. But that's only one person in how many fights? Not to mention, we have access to be able to get any supplies required for this assault. We can plan ahead and use the crystals.
Also, when it comes to building a turret, we have an artificer, so he can help you out. Yep,
that's
point over at Izui.
well. Then that actually could be able to help me out on dividends then. And Jaxie, go ahead and roll me persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Yay!
So what do I press for the advantage here?
Pretty much roll it. Well, if your character sheet doesn't have it, which it should have it. No, it
If
does not. If it does not, then just roll it twice.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. So 19. All right.
I did good.
Well, we'll say you did more than just good, as Bradus now stands. Yes, I'm listening. As Bradus and Sesher now kind of stand up. Bradus immediately. Fine. As you all said, it is better to be able to die with honor than to be able to die wallowing here. We'll join your suicide mission.
Oh, it's not a
And
suicide mission.
And we'll be sure to be able to at least act upon it. And once those gates open, if you can truly guarantee that freedom can be on the other side, then there's really no choice in the matter.
Well, what we need to do, first and foremost, is we've got to get a plan to be able to jam the door so that if it opens, it can't close again. Also,
Wouldn't that also invite many of the undead that are here also towards wherever we're going? I do not think that's a wise decision.
yes, but it does also help if we don't get split in half between those near the door and those doing backup or ranged attacks.
True.
We
So keep
stand
it
a
open.
better
Try to
chance
make
together
it,
than-
and make sure that it remains open
or at least
until
ajar.
everyone goes through.
Yes. Another
And
thing
if push comes to shove, we can always close the gate.
afterwards. Yes. Actually, I'd suggest we close the gate behind us once everyone is through.
I mean, if we start getting waves of enemies pushing from behind, we can close the gate.
Yeah.
And I could keep the gate open if really need be.
I was thinking maybe something that doesn't have bones that could be used to keep it ajar.
I'm strong.
Yes, you are.
Eh.
But not
I mean,
as
to
strong
be
as
No,
fair,
they-
do we have any proof that he has bones? Like, we haven't seen any proof he has bones.
Another thing that we need to do is we need to have a plan of retreat in case things go pear-shaped. That way we can all live to fight another day.
I make a rather good distraction.
Yes. So does my fire breath.
So does Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
So, then here we're going to be able to split amongst each other then.
I also suggest that we get any tools or whatnot that we may need. Like a ram or a rock to keep in the doorway until we're out for Magnus.
Who was that with for Magnus?
He may not be the most trustworthy of individuals, and he always has his own agenda at heart, but he does come in useful.
So you wish for like a rock to be able to do whatever.
Block the door?
Lock the door.
Yeah.
So you believe that this Magnus is also trapped here with us?
In a way. I believe he's in an in-between place that can be opened from anywhere but not exited to everywhere. If that makes sense.
Hmm.
I believe pocket dimension of his own devices.
It's even more worrisome than ever.
Yes, but that doesn't
I'm sure
mean
that it won't be that big of a deal.
that doesn't mean we can't use it to our benefit. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but he has his.
I think the only person that could throw him pretty far is Gorge over there.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I also
Look at me, I'm the bard of the party.
Could you maybe, before we go into battle, do a thing, a performance to make everyone braver, stronger? There used to be someone in my troop that could do that kind of thing.
I heard music.
Yes.
Yes, music is good. Music is fun.
You can inspire the troops, give us strength.
You do realize I'm not actually a bard, right?
Rose is not really a bard.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Jaxie don't know this.
Alright.
I love the enthusiasm and I love the ideals. I'm not actually a bard, though.
Oh,
You know that, right?
no, I did not.
Okay. The princess is still asleep, so I'll try to carry her.
That is a great idea. Make sure she's safe.
Alright.
Tie her to your back so you can still fight properly. That way you're not down an arm.
I could be able to do things with my teeth.
We should tie her to his back. That way,
I think he's got it.
wouldn't you rather him have 2 weapons instead of 1?
It's
better chance of
if
survival that way. Either that,
Yeah,
or
that's
we
true.
have someone that doesn't fight that's coming along.
That's true, but
Fair
at the
enough.
same time, if the plan goes accordingly, we hopefully won't need him to have a second arm.
Yes.
Well, I
Also,
probably
it's
need 2 arms in order
so-
to be ox. But, alright.
What
There's
can-
one more thing that to address.
What can the dredgers do? What are your fighting abilities? So that
I
we
was
can-
gonna say, I would like to split the room in half. Those who aren't good at melee combat go to the right, and those who are go to the left.
What if you're okay at both?
Stay in the middle.
Well, that was actually something that I was going to be able to suggest as well. We could actually take that little girl with us, so therefore she'd be a little bit more safe. If that's alright with all of you.
Where will you be?
Well, we'll be on top of the cliff,
Yes.
shooting down at the monsters, what
That
have
way
you.
she's not in the thick of it, where I'm expecting Gorch will
Not
want
in
to
the
be.
thick of it.
Yeah.
We have carts, right?
Well, those carts that are currently down there, where you guys came from last, those could potentially work, but I don't think you could be able to get unstuck from the... Wait, no, you guys actually have one cart out over here. Now that I remember, you guys actually did bring a cart
Yeah, we
over
did.
into the camp.
We did.
A mine cart.
Good enough?
Is this minecart also blocky?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Wait, what is this minecart made out of?
Wood. Apparently, possibly roots.
So,
Solid gold.
I was about to say, so it's not steel at all?
No.
Because a minecart would make a really good door jam.
Yeah, this was made of wood.
The axle.
I say minecart, really, it's a wheelbarrow.
Okay.
Well, since we have a wheelbarrow, we could possibly put her in it and have a mounted turret that you could wheel around.
True.
Well, actually, I plan on just trying to make sure that that mounted turret is stationary. That way it's a little bit more, well,
Accurate?
easily to be able to handle. And I could be able to shoot down from it. And, whereas Kragnir over here, since she's a spellcaster, she can be able to help out with throwing spells down there. And, any of you all are also spellcasters?
Technically, I am, but I'm also frontline. I apply to all
What?
ranges.
Why would you put yourself into such danger if you're a spellcaster?
Well, you see, I can do this, and she'll let off an Eldritch Blast into the ceiling.
Well, that's
Or
a
I could
waste.
do this, and she'll summon a sword in her hand.
And you've officially
Sure,
wasted
that's
a
so cool.
race. Now you can't do those during the fight.
That is so wicked. Almost as wicked as those two knives I keep on returning to Jaxie.
Yes.
I don't have anything like that.
That reminds me. I have got some things that I've collected since being down here that I need to give to Magnus as well. And thank you for the raid, Simon!
Once again. Alright, so, any of the people was currently going towards the not, fighting distances. Go ahead and head towards which direction again?
Well, I actually know where to go, so anybody that chooses to fight from range, I would suggest that you come over towards this direction.
Okay. But before we actually go to fight, we need to work out what we need, if there's anything that's needed, so that we can be prepared.
Well, I'll be over here, and I currently
Izui,
have
you might
everything
want to
I
go
need.
with him.
Hmm?
I said, Izui, you might want to go with him. I'm pretty sure he's going to go try and construct a turret, so he's going to need your expertise.
No thanks.
Okay.
If he can build his own turret, he can build his own turret. I do not have the. I have 2 hand axes, and only one of them returns to me after I throw it.
That's a good point. And I should probably be on the ranged
You would
side.
probably have a better time than me with throwing stuff.
Yeah.
You're an artificer.
Yes,
Why?
and everything I do is either close ranged or in touch distance.
Why are they going away?
They're going they're going the way to where you can get above the enemies.
Yeah, guys, come back for a moment. We're not ready to separate yet.
They're not separating completely. They are still there technically. It's just that I'm just placing where whoever is going to be going whoever is going to be going into their particular area is going to be going in that particular direction.
Okay.
They are technically still with you guys.
Okay. I just thought I'd check.
Yeah. Just because I'm an artificer doesn't mean I just sit around and build things. That's not what I do. I sit around
Doesn't
and
mean
make
you can't help with construction.
He can build it on his own.
He doesn't have any of the tools that you have.
I actually do.
He wouldn't be an artificer without his own tools.
Yeah, I mean, I currently have my tools and everything that I need to be able to set up this turret. But if you said that you actually work with potions?
Yeah, I'm an alchemist.
Oh,
Or at least I've gotten the basic fundamentals down. I started to write them down last night.
well, then I suppose that you'd actually be more beneficial with whoever's going to be on the front lines, I suppose.
Yeah, that was my plan. Considering, again, I have 2 hand axes and only one of them returns to me. And so far, I have only ever done melee combat.
Well, good luck to you then, fellow artificer.
Okay.
Great, so, Goat Legs is gonna be coming with us. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are all pretty awesome.
And the princess is going to be going with the ranged people.
How many people do we have frontline at the current moment?
As of current, we got Gorge, we got, I believe Aaron is gonna be frontline. You, Rosa, Izui, Jaxie, are you gonna be ranged or are you gonna be frontline?
I'm going to go between the two, but I'm going to start off up with the ranged.
So you're going to be going with a ranged. We got Abradus, we got Doyenta, and we got Lemnor with Coral. So technically 8.
Alrighty. I think we have enough to hold anything back from getting to the range. People.
Good. Now, what equipment do we need from Magnus?
Hey, you guys gonna be talking to some sort of weird guy?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Seriously, no one needs anything extra, weapons, potions. You're confident.
Nope, I just got my ability to summon them, so.
Well, that's something. For weapons. But what about
Yeah.
healing?
I mean, I wouldn't mind a weapon, but I don't know what this person does.
Well, what's your favorite type of weapon?
Something that could be able to instill more fear into mine enemies. Something that could be grand and could be able to make me hit harder and faster while I continue on into my rage.
Mace or axe?
I mean, I could do both. What are you
The
eating?
only weapon that I can think of that he's describing is a weapon of rage, which causes him to go into an uncontrollable frenzy. That's out of character. Sorry. Out of character knowledge. They're very cursed weapons.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wait,
seriously,
no.
No one
I
else.
shouldn't be doing that.
No
It
one
appears
else.
nobody else wishes to speak to Magnus.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get my crystal out and I'm gonna draw a door.
Alright, you draw a door. And the moment that you begin to draw that door.
Oh, and I also grab the Minotaur skull and stuff as well. And the broken flesh.
Just give you one moment. A soft and sauntered tune begins to go. Which wall do you go towards? Because you have not been moving your token this entire time.
Sorry. I guess this one.
Alright. And just let me look up something for Gorge.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck is this music?
Very joyful music as the door soon opens. And of course, that familiar jaunty tune just comes across onto your all's ears as a filigree M begins to appear upon that doorway and immediately opening from the wall. You see a familiar sight as bookshelves upon bookshelves from your left side is currently being strewn all upon that wall. And onto your right, all sorts of mannerisms of armor and as well as robes just ordained. And behind a particular little desk, you see weapons all seemingly different and each one having their own sheen. And upon the desk itself, a display case of all mannerisms of rings, bracelets, and all sorts of necklaces. As behind it, currently now,
Hey, I'm listening. Currently now, just leaning onto his chin, almost bored as ever. You see a perked up high elf with purple robes and golden filigree. Now propped himself up with a wide smile, almost like he's been sitting there for who knows how long. Why, welcome to Magnus's Magnificent Menageries! And, oh goody, it's about time that I have been so bored.
Oh,
You're in an extra joyous mood. What happened? Did a child die?
Oh, why on earth would I be so joyous about such a thing? That would be horrible.
She's got a bunch of stuff for you. I've got your blue shrooms here.
How magnificent.
yes, I have your head of Minotaur, skull of Minotaur corpse, and also your broken flesh.
Ah, very interesting. Congratulations for being able to pay back your debt.
Oh, you know what I'm like.
Of course, of course. So,
Where?
how about you, then, old friend? As Scourge kind of currently looks in and kind of looks around. It smells funny.
Yes. Well, it is what it is. We're about to go into battle. We need some more weapon. We need something for the Null. Make Gorge fight better. Not that he's not a good fighter already.
Oh, what if I do? Hmm. A particular theme for Gorge himself. Let me think here. I never have such a weapon, though I have yet to be able to actually make note of it.
What do you mean by that?
You see, this particular weapon doesn't appear to be a weapon in itself, because it looks like just a skull mixed up with all sorts of very weird and oddities of it. But it does have an ounce of some sort of oddity to it.
Oh?
I could be able to find that particular thing. Trying to find it the best I can. I really am. It really sucks that I can't necessarily. I do have a particular weapon of certain death if he does not wish for this. But if he does not wish for that particular weapon, then
What do you mean of certain death?
By utilizing this particular weapon, you can be able to make sure that particular target can't necessarily regain any sort of hit points. At least until he's about to attack again.
And what will it do to Gorge?
Oh, actually, absolutely nothing, really. Believe it or not, he'll be perfectly fine. He'll just be able to swing and swing until, well, it dies completely.
Well, Gorge, do you want it? And what will it cost?
Why, it's quite an intriguing item, and it's quite rare.
What will it cost?
Let me double check. Let's see if it actually shows up this time. It appears that it won't show up for me, so that's unfortunate. There it is. Well, this particular item, it would cost about 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold.
Oh, I don't think I have that much. Why, then could you be able to do me a perfectly good favor then there, Gorge? What would that be? How about a dreamer's tears? A what? You see, I think that the particular place that you're about to go to is going to be very interesting for the lot of you. And if you could be able to obtain a dreamer's tears for me, then the axe is completely yours and your debt is covered. Either that, or I could give you a unfortunate weapon. Unfortunate how you could be able to for you could be able to make another attack of sorts, be able to quickly in succession attack that particular creature without having to expend much of your energy. This particular thing is known as a berserker axe. That sounds kind of like me. Indeed. However, there is a catch. Hold up, mate. I would... I would try to remain yourself, not necessarily get damaged, or else you might want to keep clear of all of your friends.
What does that mean?
Simply put, that he might turn against you in his blinding rage. Immediately you just see Gorge just thinking hard. It is either that, or you can be able to have the Blood Axe, which is a quite extraordinarily rare item. Though I would possibly require a little bit more of a payment than course of previous.
order. I don't know what to be able to make of this.
Well, it's your choice, Gorge. I'm not gonna make you do anything.
He looks a little bit perturbed.
You know, maybe I'll go with what we need to do in order to get the blood axe.
I'm glad that you're able to ask. I would require a blood of the vampire.
A bloodsucker?
And I would need a full quart of it.
Or core of it? Or that would be actually quite so.
I knew you'd be able to enjoy that one there, Gorge.
Of course, it's better than being able to make some sort of dreamy person cry. Oh!
Here's the skull and the broken flesh.
Much appreciated. And thank you there, Rosa, for your...
Blue Shroomy Boys. Here you go. Last thing on the list is the particular item with no description that you have given me from the vampiric guy. All I know is it glows.
That would be the mask.
Yeah, that thing.
Yes.
That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go have a talk with Strahd.
Oh, you are mistaken. You are in a land that is actually swelling with vampires.
The music just doesn't...
Really?
Oh, not as of current, unfortunately. But where you were, indeed.
I find it hard to believe that you have any sort of hearing at all, considering that you have to listen to that all the time.
Indeed.
So, would you be able to give us some more potions?
You enjoy your time in your shop.
Why, thank you. That's at least I'm able to welcome many of my customers.
Would you be able to
Oh.
give us some more potions? Health potions.
Ah.
Revitalizing potions. I don't know. Potions that can make someone completely well rested.
I do not think that I have those types of potions as of current, but I do have some health potions in stock.
What do you want for them?
Well, as of right now, I currently have 4 regular health potions. I have 3 greater health potions, 1 superior, and unfortunately no supreme. The superior will be able to cost you quite a bit. About 1,000 gold. Greater will be able to cost you 200 gold. And of course the regular will be able to cost you about 50 gold each.
Oh, fantastic. Who collected the gold from What's-Her-Face? I turned to the group. and ask that question.
Okay, who has what now?
The gold that what's her name that died had.
Split it evenly.
We did? Okay.
Oh,
Thought just one
I
person took
thought
it.
that was, a question for right now.
No, it's
But
what
I
we
think
did
we
in the
split it
past.
evenly, maybe.
I know I took her health potions. Okay. Nobody speak up at all. Okay, gotcha. Other than I.
I have indeed noticed that. Come on, everybody, don't be shy.
Is everyone even still listening right now?
Yes, I am. Be shy about what?
She currently has 14 gold that she was unable to get, and she has 92 silver. Since that's what you were asking. Because Jaxie asked a question.
Yeah. To the group. Asking who got the gold from what's her face's corpse.
I didn't take any of it.
The only gold I have is my gold, but if you want it, here you go.
I think it's best if we pull all our money and get what we can get.
Alright, here's 190 gold pieces.
Anyone else?
Well, if you take the 14 gold, you'll immediately have all 4 of those health potions. There's 4 gold left over.
I'll give them 4 gold if they need it.
No. I mean, 4 gold left over, as in, like, Jaxie would officially have 200 gold, which would be able to purchase all 4 of those health potions. Regular health
You
potions.
don't have to buy one. You don't have to buy one. I got lucky today, and I've created essentially a potion of healing.
Oh, okay. You could have spoken up sooner. You can have your gold.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking
Really?
at something. Yes.
All right.
Well,
So I would assume that would be all.
Later.
190, and I have 267. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart in reality right now.
Is it cracking the fourth walls of the universe?
Well, we can go ahead and have a 5-minute break if that's what you need.
No, it's okay.
As we're coming up on our second hour.
How much were the regular ones again?
50 gold apiece.
Okay, well, I'll get the 4 of them using
Right.
190 and also my contribution to it.
Do any of you have any sort of extra weapons that you wish to sell?
I thought all the extra weapons were given to, what's his face?
Bradis. True. Thank you for catching that. And a question amongst you all, any items of note that you wish to sell?
No.
Does he take illusionary instruments?
As in instruments themselves that are just made of illusions?
Like in the instruments that I can conjure via my illusionary instrument spell, yes.
No.
I thought not.
Actually, there are two things.
I
that
mean, how
do.
does he know they're illusions?
He runs a
Maybe
magic
because
shop.
he's a magic.
You never know. Get a high
There are two
persuasion.
things I'd like to sell.
What?
There are two
What would that be?
things. The glowing short sword, because I didn't give the magical thingies to Abratus. I kept them myself.
All right.
And
That.
pristine cloak.
All right. So pristine cloak, he will give you 25 gold for, and that magical glowing sword, that is a +1 weapon. He will give. Let me double check something real quick. It's an uncommon item. Yes, it is. So, he will give you 150 gold for
Okay.
a total of 175.
Okay, so that's 57 and 175.
Pleasure doing business with you once again there, Jackson. And always note, I'm always with you all. Now that I'm stuck here for the time being,
You're stuck
I
here?
suppose if you go, yeah, for the time being, as I am indeed once again with you all.
Sorry, that was me.
You're
actually.
like Santa Claus, but you come more than once a year.
Oh,
And we don't
Oh, I
know if you're
wish
good
I-
or evil, so.
I wish I could be akin to the morale of Santa Claus. But then again, everything has a price. Am I right, Jaxie?
Yes. Yes, you are.
I mean, I don't come cheap either, so.
I'm quite aware. Also, you be careful with Gorge here.
What do you mean? He's the bestest boy.
I'm glad to be able to that you would all think that. And make sure that you keep him up as the best boy, or at least with his morale.
What do you mean by that?
He just gives you a wink.
Hey then.
Okay.
Well, I can think I'm pretty nice. I haven't eaten anybody yet,
Not in our
did
party.
I?
Not in our party.
Right.
So, how much were the other healing potions? Do I? I have 122 remaining.
The greater healing potion, the 3 of them, they are 200 apiece. Or, I'm sorry, no, 150 apiece. And just because I just realized that the superior is not 1,000 gold, that is wrong on my part. They are 500 gold.
Well, I still can't afford any more, so I guess that's it.
Well, I do hope that you good luck on your inventions. Each and every one of you.
Yes.
And go. There. Here you go, buddy. As a bag is thrown from Magnus, and Gorge just catches it. A little bit fumbling at first. And Gorge kind of looks into it. And he closes it up and immediately just kind of covers it currently putting it onto one of his belts that's currently around his chest. I will treasure this forever. Hmm.
Okay. Does anyone else need anything? Or are we good?
No, I think I'm covered. Izui, you got anything?
Izui's disappeared somewhere.
History's off as an whole little world. Aaron, anything that you want? Aaron? Oh,
I can't particularly think of too much. I mean, maybe.
up to you.
I didn't even know he was here. I am so sorry.
That's the point of the music.
To be distracting. I thought it was to build atmosphere.
It is to build atmosphere. It's also to be able to reveal that this is Magnus.
No.
And,
oh.
I'm thinking maybe some kind of, I don't know. It's gonna either be mithril armor, some kind of magic shield, or maybe a mace. I don't know. Or just, magic armor. Not necessarily mithril chainmail.
Well, a plus a piece of a more sturdier armor would be much more cheaper than mithril armor. Actually, no, mithril armor would be much more cheaper than just a +1 armor. I will switch those two around. So if you desire for some mithril chainmail, I'd be not opposed. It'll be a lot more light and flexible. It'll be able to help you out with certain silent excursions. Is that what you desire, there, young Seraphim?
So, although
I'll be back.
out of character, my brain blanked out for a few moments.
Mm-hmm.
I shall return.
Alrighty.
Did he say?
Mithril armor will be able to allow you to pretty much, just for clarity's sakes, it'll allow you to actually stealth without disadvantage.
Yeah, pretty much. I know that part.
So that is actually a little bit more cheaper than +1 armor.
Oh, okay. That sounds fine then.
And he will sell it to you for 200 gold.
Can I get a loan?
Why, of course. Then here is something that I would like from you. I would like a lollipop from the realm of dreams.
I'm sure I can somehow manage that.
I am certain that you can, considering that the plane of existence that you are on is not necessarily your own now, is it? Not even the mortal plane is your own. As he presents to you this mithril armor.
Okay, then.
Can you repeat that? You cut out.
Pretty much what he mentioned is that he told Aaron that considering that this plane of existence that he is currently on is not his own, not even the mortal plane is his own. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that mithril armor. And he'll actually go ahead and take that chainmail off of you. That's part of the payment.
That's fine because everybody knows chainmail goes over clothes, so it's not like I'm, doing anything weird right in front of everybody.
Yep.
God damn it, why are you stripping naked in front of everyone?
There
That's
you are.
my job.
Is mithril chainmail, even though it's lighter, it still weighs the same as far as encumbrance goes?
No, it's actually much lighter.
Huh. Maybe I remembered the wrong number.
I think you're thinking of adamantine.
No, I swear it was 55 before, but maybe I was wrong.
Now,
Whatever.
all right. So, anybody else? Going once, going twice. Sold to the highest
To
bidder.
the man in black.
All right. So, as we is slowly inching forwards, getting super excited to be able to go into absolute certain death potentially, we'll go ahead, and Magnus will begin to close his shop.
I will.
And you are now all preparing yourselves for within the dread. Trenches.
War.
Oh, you're gonna be going with them?
Okay, I just got back. What did I miss?
War.
What did I miss?
We're going to war.
Well, we're done now. We're actually doing it now.
We're actually doing things.
Oh my god, I did not know if that was going to happen.
What happened? What happened?
Things actually got sorted.
War.
Keep going, Tia. Keep going.
War.
Okay. So we've left Magnus's?
Yep.
Yes.
You guys have left.
We're now on our path to war.
Okay. 1 second.
Let me go ahead and move all this stuff here.
Sorry, I had a cat that was standing on my keyboard.
Oh, yes.
Big or small cat?
Smallish, but on her way to being quite big. She's only just got her adult claws. No, you fucking don't. You leave the cords alone. She likes to chew on cords.
Cat. Anyways, onwards to war. Certain death awaits us.
Okay, I guess I'm separating from the party then. Because I was going
Oh, no,
with
you're
the
going with
range.
the group.
Huh?
You're going with the ranged group, so you're not separating.
Oh,
You're
okay.
with people.
Well, I meant from you guys.
Now, what do you mean?
I mean, you could come with us, but I mean, I don't know if you want to.
I'm planning to go backwards and forwards, tell you the truth. But I think I should go with them in case they come across any problems on their way to get that up.
Fair enough. Well, if you encounter any dangers, just yell really loudly. I'm sure all of the undead will hear it.
Uh-huh. If things heat up, it's not
Megan.
my fault.
Me and all. Considering that there is currently a bunch of shit going on. Alright, Izzy, I need you to stop right there.
I haven't touched it. I was moving your fucking volume around.
The gorge will be right next to you. As I need to go ahead and at least explain this area that you guys are entering.
But I'm not in the area yet. Yeah?
You're not in the area yet.
It's just them right now. Gotcha.
Yes. All right.
Sorry.
So that's fine. No. I'm just sighing because I'm currently trying to getting everything together. All right. Oh well, it's not going to give me an explanation. Well, a written explanation that I can be able to read easily for all of you. So, and then to deal with multiple facets here. As you all enter down into this hallway, massive tree roots that are hack free and covered in spikes fill this downhill slope. You see 10 massive posts of these diagonal arrangements litter the slope, a painful deterrent for any sort of intruders. Off to the left seems to be a small path that continues onto a level floor, rather than continuing down into the slope.
I
It
heard
does
extra
seem-
dungeon with extra room with extra treasure.
It does seem that if a creature would approach the bottom of the slope, the side passage would potentially be obscured. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try to bring Aaron in them, because Aaron, you're not moving your token at all.
Oh, yes. We're going somewhere now. Okay.
Yes.
Now I shall pay attention. Time to stop playing Hollow Cure for a bit. I swear it's addicting.
Isway, I told you to stop, and you didn't stop.
I thought you stopped. I thought you stopped because you stopped. I continued going because you stopped describing things. That's why I continued moving.
So, Isway,
Should I have
need
stopped
to be-
moving too?
No, you're perfectly fine. I was trying to catch everybody up to a point where they could be able to actually place themselves. I need you to be right here.
I
Isway.
don't know where I'm supposed to be. I know.
No,
I know.
no.
Okay. Yeah, now we're all going to be confused here. There we go. So, you begin, Isway, to hear as mud seems to stick and slosh around onto this landing. And you
Isn't-
hear as poking its head out is a large zombie.
It's back for round 2.
Covered in muck. Sorry, there, Jackson, you should be actually over there.
Okay.
God damn it! It's back for round 2. Fuck.
Can we go for round 3?
So we cross.
I don't want to
the-
go for
Only I
round
had
3.
my
As
if only I had my third level spells, you would all get to see the glory that is Spirit Guardians. It wouldn't even get around the corner before it started being affected.
As I would like for all of you except for Jaxie
'Cause I
to
know
go
that.
ahead and roll me
Why not her?
I'm not there.
because she is
Ow.
currently not there.
17,
Glad to have
Why
another-
isn't she here, though?
I'm glad to have 2 natural ones. Hell yes.
Holy shit.
So far, I'm going second. Third, never mind. There's a 7.
Let's see next
Four.
roll if I can get
Why is
another
there
natural one.
17.4?
I can't wait to see if I get another natural one next time. It's gonna be great.
So why is one of our party members sitting back at home?
Because they're going a different way. They're going around. That way they can get to a cliff above where we're going to shoot down at things.
Oh, okay, over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going around. That's why they aren't with us.
And I
Oh,
sure
that's
hope
fine,
one
then.
of the people I'm with is holding a torch.
Yeah.
I
But
would
If I have third level spells, I have counter spell.
I see what I did. I
Gave
did
me
a dumb.
access to counter spell.
I suggest you use it to summon a counter right onto that thing. Just summon the entire kitchen counter, including the sink.
What about the bathtub? That's a part of the kitchen counter.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Why am I
All
wrong?
right. I think I accidentally rolled you while I was.
Say, why was I rolled? I was like, huh?
Yeah, that was me. While I was dragging you, apparently, while you were still selected. I tried to roll initiative, but I accidentally rolled initiative for that particular side of the party, which Elra should also not be part of the initiative. Is there anybody who is not part of this? Looks like that is everybody. All right, so starting off this lovely ordeal, since we're going to be focusing on you guys as of current. I'll go ahead and say where you are, where Lemnor is, she would be technically 30 feet away. So you guys are truthfully a little bit more closer. So, Rosa, starting with you.
Should I break out those second level spell slots yet?
That is the question.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Am I with it? Like, can I see the monster, or do I have to move around?
You can see its head. I will say that.
Koji.
Yes. I said that you do see its head.
Okay. Okay. Well. Might as well. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off an Eldritch Blast at it. Well, I can.
Alright, it does indeed have partial cover.
17.
But 17 does not matter, for it does hit.
14 force damage.
14 bits of force damage. And with that, as it takes that force damage, you begin to witness it split apart.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I swear to God, if they split into fours this time, I'm gonna be pissed.
I vote sixths.
No!
As they split apart now, shrinking down a little bit of its size. Rosa, anything else that you wish to do?
No, I do not believe there's anything else I can do after that, besides move, but... not a whole lot of spots for me to move to, so.
All right. Next up is the zombie's turn. As one heads around the corner, and the other one heads straight towards you there, Aaron. Currently heading against these spikes. I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage for that. All right.
Huzzah.
Uh-oh. He did.
Hmm?
1 moment.
Oh god, there's two of them. Did they split?
Hey, I don't need. Ah. Yes, they did. They're split.
And they're more evil than they're ever been.
Oh, yeah.
Did they at least reduce their health when they do that? That is, does it split its health in half too?
You do not know. Oh, here's some.
Okay, what is it called?
Well, I can't give you this for because I know what it does, and you don't necessarily need to worry about that. Just for clarity states you don't know, but I will discuss with you later on after this particular fight because I don't think that you guys are going to be dealing with this particular creature again.
I see.
But as of right now, just note that you don't know.
Moving. Seriously? Why? Why would you ban that?
So, these creatures are going to try to attack. All right. Starting off with, well, actually, I'll roll for both of you. Does a 16 hit you, Iswi?
Hmm? What is with you banning that word, Jake? That's just weird.
Iswi,
Hmm.
does the 16 hit you?
Maybe. Potentially.
And why is there a
Take
big
that
on
as a
screen?
yes.
Oh wait, that's the
I'll
music.
take it as a yes. As you will take
Every breath you take, every breath you take.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you
Ow.
to. And you are now grappled.
Hey, I expect to be grappled, so this is fine.
All right. And Aaron, I believe a 10 will not hit you. So, with that being the case, it is now Lenore's turn. She is going to bring up her short bow. And considering that this is a crowded hallway, she's going to go ahead and attack. Oh, I forgot to do this. Alright. Well, she definitely hits it for hold on. There we go. 7 points of piercing, and she's currently hitting the one that looks a little bit more weaker. Which means You begin to see the things split apart once again.
Yes. Can we get him into the 6th this time?
Uh-oh.
Goodbye.
Uh-oh, what? Oh, fuck, we've been banished to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo!
We're all in the shadow.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Goodbye.
Now we will play a shadow game.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully I'll be able to correct itself once I...
There's 3!
Yeah, okay, I could be able to see it now. No, I can't. What?
We're all blind.
Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Okay. So, all you guys need to do is just reset your... yeah, just refresh your Roll20. Just a moment.
Well, that was
Ugh.
painful.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is now Gorge's turn. Yeah, Gorge can be able to fit between you guys. Gorge comes up. He's gonna bring out his brand new spanking axe. Going into a rage, and he just hits. Hitting the thing that's currently clutching onto you. There is we.
Hmm.
And this thing splits.
Go after the small ones!
Right.
Oh boy, there's even more of them now.
Oh, fine.
Yep.
Yep.
That's just what you want.
And with that, Bradis' turn. He's gonna step forward, but unfortunately, with the three of you being blocking the way, he will take out his crossbow and shoot the one in the back. And completely missing. Alright, Aaron, your turn.
Okay,
Aaron?
well then. First up,
Spiritual weapon. Alright, where are you summoning your spiritual weapon?
on the other side of this one right in front of me.
Awesome sauce. So your spiritual weapon technically would have an advantage.
Yep, but I don't think it's going to matter too much.
No, because that 10 force damage does indeed hit it. And it is now
However, that is a bonus action.
Indeed, it is.
Now. Frick. Oh, that's not it.
Oh, all right.
What the fuck?
That's not that big. Don't worry about it.
What?
Yeah, I'm counting it as whatever the hell that showed up.
That's
I
not
don't
that
want to
big.
fight the giant clock.
Nothing I'd want to hear from the
I
DM.
want to fight the giant clock. Come on, it's got time magic.
My God.
Steal that thing's time
Now
magic.
listen, Pyra, there's a lot of shit going on down here.
Oh no.
We've got a chrono wizard. Guys, come on, there's a chrono wizard.
So 16 points of damage up to this creature. All right. All right. It appears that it's incapable of splitting apart as it tries to be able to do so. You just hit it so much that that part of the half of it is beginning to slosh off. Anything else that you wish to do as you burn holy magic onto that side as well? Oh, it's your bonus action, your action. Would you like to move? Aaron?
Not really. Not really.
Paul's turn. Paul is moving right here. Being a good girl. Because she can't necessarily get into a reaching distance of that thing. This way, your turn. Currently, you're being choked out by a zombie that's currently as small as you. Or as tall as you.
You're being choked out.
Um,
Damn.
I know, it's great. I'm gonna item interaction, pull up my returning hand axe, and attempt to slash this bitch in the face.
Alright, you go ahead and attempt to slash this bitch in the face.
Yeah, it's not a natural one, but it's still pretty close.
However, that hits.
Okay. 6
Six
damage.
slashing damage.
And now I'm gonna fucking headbutt this thing in the face with my horns.
Alright. Go ahead and do headbutt. Izzy, use headbutt.
Yep.
Why was I the only one not think? I was. You beat me
5
to
bludgeoning
it.
damage. Oh, I doubt
Alright,
this
5
magic.
points
My
of
hand axe
bludgeoning
is
damage.
magical, if that matters. I doubt it does,
Yes.
but still. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Alright.
I didn't
So
know
you
sheep
do-
could ram.
Oh,
I'm a satyr.
I
I
know.
have horns on my head.
alright. So you pretty much bash this thing's skull in as it tries to split apart once again from your hand axe. However, unfortunately, it is incapable to do so.
You got fucked up.
Let go of me!
Rosa, your turn.
Considering that the other lady didn't have room to step in melee, I'm assuming I don't either.
That is true.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And also, I forgot to add Doyenta into this thing. So after your turn, then it'll be Doyenta's turn.
Okay. I got no other choice. I'll fire off another Eldritch Blast.
All right, you fire off another edge blast.
Blast. So, anyways, I started blasting.
Anyway, you start blast. Natural 20. Which one are you gonna try to hit?
Nice.
Okay. The one attacking Izui, because no.
How do you want to kill it? Because I can guarantee you you'd be able to kill it. I mean, you can roll the damage just for shits and giggles. Yeah, how do you want to kill it?
Max damage and then minimum.
Wait, what?
Oh. Eldritch Blast, nat 20, and then I rolled max damage for first dice, and then minimum damage for second. I would like to blow a hole through its chest.
All right. So
That's what she
as it raises up Isui and he just smashes his ram horns right into its face, completely caving it in, you just see almost kind of like of that Hades scene where it's like when its skull is kind of caved in. It's just a blast of horrible and silvery type of energy just goes straight through its chest, incinerating its heart. And I'm going to go ahead and roll something real quick.
Yay! Is it to
Let's-
terrify the other zombies of my power?
Nope.
Damn it.
And it's not getting up. All right. You officially kill this thing.
It's dead. Yes.
Yes. And now there are 3 more. Anything else that you wish to do?
No, that's all I can do. There's no
All
sense in moving any closer because there's nowhere I can get within melee. So
All right. Next up is Delianta's turn. And she's going to try to step in the way of Izzy. Yeah, I'm going to put this thing right here. I can't believe. All right. She's going to step into the way of Izzy. And she's going to take out her rifle. And she's going to slash it once, slash it twice. And she hits both times.
Nice.
And she officially kills this thing, perhaps. Let's go ahead and check. Yep, she kills it. Right off. As you witness her just slicing off the arm of this thing and just slashing right across where the jawline is. The entire top half of it, up until the bottom jaw, sloshes off. And hey, and NPCs need cool moments too, you know.
Yeah, they do.
All right. And with that, Mud Zombie's turn.
They do not need cool saves.
As one of them heads towards Doyenta. Whoa, 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 whoa. But still in your range there, Aaron. Tries to grab at her. And the other one tries to grab at you there, Aaron. Let's see. I don't think a 16 hits you there, Aaron.
Nope.
All right. And I don't think Yep, that won't hit Doyanta neither. So both of them utterly fail. All right. Lennor's turn. She is going to go ahead and utilize her short bow to fire at the one that tried to grab at Doyanta. And hits. Five piercing damage.
Hey guys,
Yes.
yellow.
I will be back in hopefully less than 10 minutes, probably more like 15 to go do something.
What are you
All right.
doing?
What are you going to be doing for your next turn whenever it reaches to it?
If I'm not dead, or if somebody's knocked out, heal them with a Cure Wounds. If something's within 5 feet of me, hit it with a hand axe, hit it with a headbutt.
Alright.
If not, get me moved towards the back of the squad.
Alright.
Alright, see you guys soon.
Not a problem. Gorge moves forward, fortunately taking the spot where Isby could be able to go towards him. So it's Gorge gonna be utilizing his blood axe as he is in his rage. Unfortunately, Gorge rolls a natural one. High or low, everybody?
Low.
Fire says low. Pink,
What's up?
high or low?
Gorge botched.
Gorge did what?
He botched.
Gorge botched.
No. Gorge doesn't botch. Reroll that.
Unless you have some sort of chronomancy going on here, no, it's not gonna happen.
Low. I'm voting low.
Alright, that's too low, and unfortunately, there, Aaron. It is low, so all he does is that he sinks the axe right into the spiked wall. So he'll have to take an action in order to be able. Well, he'll actually have to utilize his bonus action in order to be able to take it free. All right, Aaron, your turn.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but how do you want to kill this thing?
The spiritual weapon just kind of slices it into very, very small chunks.
All right. As a spiritual weapon, what sort of form does this spiritual weapon take?
Actually, technically, I shouldn't say that it slices anything because actually, it's technically a mace, I think.
All right. So you utilize it as a mace. As it pretty much begins to bludgeon it into a pulp, which is force damage. Go ahead and roll. And this particular creature begins to rise back up again, missing a lot of body parts on it, but it's still beginning to move around as it stands right back up again. How do you want to be able to go ahead and hit it on your turn?
I'm sure this is going to finish it right the hell off.
Oh yeah, as it begins to stand right back up, you speak power of holy right onto it, and it begins to melt as radiant damage overwhelms it, completely killing it. All right. Would you like to move or anything there, Aaron?
Not particularly. Well, maybe a little bit back if nothing's in 5 feet.
Yeah, nothing is currently within 5 feet. All right. Next up is the Bratus. And he steps forward. We'll actually get a little bit more closer to this thing on the other side. Taking out his sword. His great sword. 12 does indeed hit it. For 13 points of slashing damage. Bringing this thing down quite a bit. Huge chunk being completely lopped off of this thing. And we actually could be able to stand right about there. Between you and Abradus there, Aaron. And he'll use his hand axe. Well, then to put up his somewhat digger. Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit. But he will go ahead and attempt that ram. Which that will indeed hit. For 6 bludgeoning damage. This thing is not looking good at all. Like, not at all. Alright. With that, it is Coral's turn. And she'll go around here, passing by Doyanta. She's going to go ahead and bite. As she will be able to make this with advantage because of an ally. Well, several allies being around it, this thing. $22 to hit. For 8 piercing damage. Let me go ahead and just roll something real quick. A natural 1 for this thing. So,
Damn.
as Coral begins to rush on by, kind of dancing amongst the spiked walls, she hops onto one of them and chomps down onto the neck, completely severing the head from this particular mud zombie, thus rendering it completely dead. Congrats, everybody. You were able to go ahead and kill the mud zombie.
Yay.
Murder. Murder.
Murder, murder,
Yay.
murder, murder.
All right. With that, that's the end of that turn order. And I had forgotten to do something in the meantime. At the start of the lovely turn. Ooh. I had to head on over towards where you are there, Jexy.
Hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and mention to you, Jaxie, as you guys are heading towards it, I would assume that you would have pointed out the route that does not have any of the violet fungi or any of the skeletons onto it.
Yep.
All right. So you pretty much help them out with jumping down and whatnot and being able to head down towards a more safer path, which, luckily enough for you, due to the fact that you were able to slay anything that could potentially be over here, with all of you being over here prior, you all actually make it to about right here
Yep.
until combat ends.
Awesome.
And with that, go ahead and send you on down to here.
Just trying to make it so that people can see right now. Which they can't.
Do you need the torch?
Well, I would have someone in the group carrying it. That's not me. By the way,
Yes.
I also would be going stealthy after we got to the other side of the gorge.
Well, of course. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay, just I go
Alright.
but I stealthy. I so stealthy.
Yes, you're so stealthy. Alright. The rest of the creature's dead. Glenor coming up towards Coral, patting Coral's head.
Ah, there we go. Now we can see.
Go ahead. and have everybody enter into this room.
Looks like somebody threw up on the ground.
Oh yeah, with a bunch of bones and skeletons and all sorts of lovely things down there. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna go ahead.
Hi, TMNT. How you doing?
Hello, human here.
And hello, Mage. How are you doing?
All right. Sake of everything here. Go ahead and put this here. All right. It is time for me to finally go ahead and explain what this room looks like.
Ooh. Stuff is happening.
Bones. Bones
Yes.
everywhere.
Bones everywhere. Warmth pervades this room, giving the first natural comfort in this realm that didn't have to be fought for or created by hand. The floor is a grotesque morass of mud and dismembered flesh. The rough stone walls here have markings carved into it, ranging from old glyphic writing to knife-etched graffiti. It appears as though everyone who has come through here has attempted to leave some mark behind. The golden glow illuminates the entire room, with only shadows produced by you and the crumbling stone of two pillars.
What would happen if I broke one of those pillars?
Well, before you do, as you all begin to enter into here, and Yejin begins to work upon his craft, you see 3 large mounds begin to arise before the gate as something familiar to all of you is now before you.
Is it a necromancer / lich?
No.
Damn it.
As the thing that had taken Lizzie's life, now in troves of 3,
But
guard this gate
we killed that
and look upon all of you with malice.
because we killed that thing.
Indeed. But now there are 3.
Damn it.
Murder!
We'll go ahead and end the session here for tonight.
Damn it! I wanted to yell at it murder.
But people.
No, honestly, I kind of think that's a wise decision. It's getting pretty late and Tate's not here, so.
Good point.
So, good job on the mud zombie.
Very suspenseful. So says Squizzy. Squizzy says it was very suspenseful.
Well, of course, I like to be able to give all the sorts of suspense to all of my audience.
But you said that it was 3 of those things that killed Lizzie, but the audience wasn't here for that. So you should probably say what it was.
Just for being able to go ahead and explain. And a mass of bones and flesh and sinew that kind of currently rise up amongst the rest with 2 large pillar-like prongs. These things are large, or actually technically huge, and overwhelm the senses with its absolutely horrific stench of death. These things, in lieu of that, with Lizzie, have slammed into Lizzie with enough force to immediately dispose of her in a single swipe. Yep, instant death. So that will give you all a clue as to what you guys are all dealing with now.
Squizzy says you're a good DM.
Mm.
A very good DM.
Oh, I thank you. I thank you. I try.
Murder.
Murder,
Murder.
murder, murder, murder.
Yes, Tokyo D&D. And so, we shall go ahead and end it off. Of course, everybody going ahead and introducing themselves and their characters.
I'll go last.
Yeah, well, I was actually just going to wind up going for Rosa first because...
What?
I can do my introductory as well.
yeah. So go right
I
ahead.
wasn't the only one doing it.
Rosa Sakubi, I was late to the party today due to some family matter. I arrived just in the nick of time to watch Tate epically fail with the nat 1. So that happened. You can find me on Discord, and that is literally it. I do not exist anywhere else. Yep. That's about it.
All right. So we're going to be a little bit different now since Pyro wishes to go last.
Oh, I
Miss
can go now. I have someone
Elia the
knocking
Ma-
on my door before.
I was about to say Miss Elia the Mask.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yep, it's just as it says. I mean, as he said, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. And I stream sometimes.
Mhm. And now Pyro.
Sorry, my microphone was muted before, guys. I am happy to see you. But yes, as you know, I am Pyrozy, your little fireflower. I play Jaxie Jerry Nominus, the misfortune bringer of the group. You can find me on Twitch at Pyrozy_VTuber. You can find me on YouTube under Pyro Space Z, and you can also find me on Twitch under Pyro Space Z.
And Mr. Blade, who is currently not here, you'll be able to catch him on the Twitch of not the Twitter of the Twitch as Myth Blade. He is currently playing as Izwi. Well, wait, what is the last name again?
Faulkner.
Yes.
Izui Faulkner.
Izwi Faulkner as the satyr artificer of the subclass that is of the alchemist. And I, your DM, your master of this universe, and potentially could be your friend,
So,
Koji Ketsumori. I am grateful for all of you to be able to come here and be able to prepare yourselves for the end of Chapter 1.
ooh, I look forward to it.
And I hope to see you all next time.
Koji, there's a comment here for you in my chat saying so they're a new player and they have a question for you as the DM. Does a rogue's natural talent ability negate nat ones because of the 9 or lower is treated as a 10?
Hold on, just one moment. I'm gonna need to be able to turn you up for that one. Could you repeat that question?
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna say it verbatim. So I'm a new
Alright.
player and have a question for the DM. Does a rogue's natural talent ability negate nat ones because a 9 or lower is treated as a 10?
I actually
I'm gonna-
do have an answer for that.
Go right ahead.
When I run campaigns, that is a thing that gets brought up a lot, because there's multiple different classes that have something similar to that. And the way I run it is, no, it does not negate nat ones. It may look as if it is a 10, but a nat 1 is considered a critical failure, so it still does not succeed. That's my personal take on it, at least.
And as you would be able to find all sorts of different types of personal takes whenever it comes to that type, I personally would actually agree with Rosa here. I would actually take as verbatim natural ones as a face value instead of unfortunately being able to raise it up. However, that does not make any sort of exceptions to the Force 2s and the like, considering that, of course, it does indeed would require that particular skill to be able to be raised up as to such. But with natural ones, one, I find it personally kind of boring to just, oh, well, I guess it's all negated off because your special ability decided to go ahead and raise it up a bit. And two, natural ones in any sort of D&D universe, though it may be a crit failure, it is something that could be actually be something to learn, as well as something to be able to, not necessarily as a punishment, because I'm not a DM who immediately does harsh punishments for natural ones. That's the reason why my rolling of high or low is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Depending, of course, upon the roll. But it's something to be able to enjoy and have your character grow upon later on.
Mm-hmm.
It also adds flavor, in my opinion.
Yes.
But of course, you should always consult your DM upon his take of it, because although we may think the way we do, he may think differently.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is true.
And ultimately, your DM has ultimate rule over their game. So
Yes.
That is precisely the case. So is there any sort of other questions?
Well, cool. Thank you. Squizzy
Mhm.
appreciates the opinions, and says thank you.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to bring up that question before us. And I am glad that we were able to catch it beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of all, I am happy for all of you to be here, despite the lateness, though I understand.
So,
yes,
It's just that I kind of wish that Elra was here, because this could be potentially something important. That's another reason why I decided to end it a little bit more early.
Shall we raid?
Well, we shall indeed. Who shall be ready?
That's a good question. No one's
let
actually
me pop open my
rolled one
Twitch.
this time, so we can actually pick and choose.
Any of my Bob Ross is streaming. You should raid Bob Ross.
But it's not the real
Bob
Bob
Ross is true. It's not just your Bob Ross, Joe.
It's not.
But I mean, perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind being able to at least raid a lookalike of Bob Ross. That'd be pretty funny.
But if it's just reruns, then it'd be sad.
That would be
Bob
really sad.
Ross, though, come on.
True. For the memes, that is a good point. For the memes. I was about to say, Zone Summer
I see the man.
is
He's
streaming,
right there.
as in like
He
Zone
is
Summer.
right there.
If you take pictures,
Yes. Wait, what?
Yeah, Zone Summer is streaming. They're live at the moment.
Sometime is streaming. Well, what the hell are we waiting for? All sorts of degeneracy should be able to flock towards her.
I'm following. I follow them, so yeah.
They're playing Phasmophobia.
Yes, they are. So what's our raid message gonna be?
Magic.
God.
Huh?
I mean, she's playing Phasmophobia, so it has to be something of an undead nature. What? I mean,
Especially considering what we've been dealing with.
especially
Necrotosis? I don't know.
necrotosis.
I believe it would be necrophilia.
Well,
Don't eat those necrotoes.
see, that's where I was going with it, because then it's the feet of the dead.
Don't
So
eat
it's
those
two different fetishes. Oh.
But yeah. We should say something.
Yes.
I'm gonna put a flame emoji at the beginning just because I do that pretty much before everything. Being silent helps nobody. Oh no, but they're the one person. Or three. I don't know. So, raid message. Come on, Koji, pull something out of that degenerate brain of yours.
Oh, God. Stuck on those zombie toes. That's what I got. All I got.
Necrotoes. Okay, so your thing is... Hey, what's your thing? Just stop streaming already.
Yeah, I did stop streaming. I don't think tribute.
Okay, well, that's what I've got it as so far. Look in my chat. Necrotoes, literally. At the very least, come into my chat. That way we can go as a group.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. There you are.
There we go.
You want to know what the curse you have brought upon me is?
What?
What would be the curse that I brought upon you?
After looking up the Zonton thing, just for shits and giggles, my recommended is now showing me quite interesting things. So please, don't do that again. I don't like it.
I mean, we did warn you she is quite the degenerate.
Yes.
In fact, she's more degenerate than I,
Yes.
which is very rare.
So... okay, I think I have a thing.
All right, what's your thing? I'm loving that evil laughter.
I can't help it when it's natural.
Come on, give it to me.
Come on, finish with the emote thingy. There we go. How's that? How's that work for you? Does that work for you?
I know it works for me, all right.
How about you, Pink?
I know what you're referring to because you've already screwed up my recommended list, so I got off Twitch for the day, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's perfectly good.
Piracy.
No degeneracy whatsoever detected within it.
It's piracy and Necrotoes raid.
If we're gonna say it right, we're gonna say it correctly. Pyrusi.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely no degeneracy whatsoever within that.
Exactly.
Absolutely none. Cleanest phrase I've ever heard.
The only rule in their chat is be excellent to each other. So follow the rules of Bill and Ted.
Of course. Excellent.
Oh, why did that just pop into my head? Cremation.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's
Why?
amazing.
Why did that pop into my head?
I don't
Well,
know.
thank you for the compliment. I'm so happy for it. Now you were able to give us fuel for our, well, ammunition for our degeneracy.
for the
No, I'm
fire.
pretty sure that would be fuel for the flamethrower.
Yep. Well, it's ready, bitches.
Brother, bring the flamer, the heavy flamer.
Okay, you guys ready for the pasting? Because it's happening.
Oh, it's pasted.
God.
Until next time.